Hey guys, how's it going? This is Raven or Rogue Central, and today I'm going to be talking about the time our power was almost out for 2 days. So, I love storms. I'm not even gonna lie, storms are the best, like with all the lightning and everything. But in this storm, it was like, it was a couple months back. I think it was March, and, like end of March. And we got an ice storm, like a really big ice storm, and all of our trees, like we were just like listening to it rain, and you know, it's starting to get below freezing temperature, so it's raining all day, and it's like a slushy rain, and it gets stuck on all of like the leaves and the branches of the trees. Well, there wasn't any leaves yet, but you know, all the buds and stuff. And so what ended up happening was overnight it went below freezing, and we went outside because, you know, it was a Friday night. We weren't gonna go to bed at, like, you know, normal time. So, we went outside because we could hear things crackling and creaking. So we went outside and we saw branches just start to fall. And, like, originally what was happening was we were sitting inside watching TV, and every once in a while we'd hear this crack and just hear something fall, and we were all, like, none of us knew what it was because this was my dad, my mom, my sister, and myself, and we were, yeah, just sitting watching TV. I think it was like a movie, I don't even know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, we were just hearing things fall, and so finally we went outside and everything was just like, I don't even know how to describe it, but like it's what is like the picturesque winter wonderland where, you know, everything's kind of like got a blue hue to it, and the moon was huge that night too, so like everything just looked blue and sparkly and like crystals, and it was like really cool. So at that point it had stopped raining or slushing or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we were pretty much just watching the branches fall, sitting out on the deck and just listening to all the branches around us just cracking. And like luckily we took out all the trees that were around our house, so like if something like that happened, then none of them would fall on our house or the deck or something. But yeah, we were just listening because we have a woodlot and everyone around us has trees near their house, so we were just listening to everything just cracking. You know, you hear like the of like the branch just collapsing on the ground and breaking all the ice that was on the ground as well. So yeah, it was pretty neat. We were, you know, there was this one big tree in the middle of our yard and we thought that thing was coming down, but well, it didn't, because it's still there. But yeah, our power was out for almost 2 days because it went out, I think it was like around 7 o'clock, and it was out for the entire night, and it came back on at like 12-ish, but we were up very late that night, so it seems like 2 days, so I guess it wasn't really 2 days, it was more like almost a day. It was a little past a day. Anyways, but yeah, it was fun, because during that time, my parents don't really drink, but when they do, they don't drink heavily at all, but my mom was just, you know, having a thing to drink, because what else do you do? We didn't really know, because we didn't live in a time when power didn't exist, so we didn't really know what to do. So we had like some lanterns on and stuff, because we have some kerosene lanterns that we use to fish sometimes. But anyways, she was having a little bit to drink. She was eating one of those rice cakes, and my dad was just kind of sitting there chilling. So my mom just looks at a rice cake and throws at him, and he's like, "What? Why?" And she was like, "I thought it would be funny," and it was. So me, her, and my sister were just, yeah, we were dying. Yeah, it was funny. She was right. It was. But yeah, so that is the story of how the power was out for a little over a day-ish. No, it wasn't even. I don't know anymore. It seemed like a long time because we were up for a very long time because we just didn't want to go out, or we didn't want to go to bed because it was so cool, right? But yeah, we could see all the stars. It was very neat. Hit the like button if you liked it at any point. Leave a comment if you've ever had an experience like this, and subscribe. It helps a lot. Yeah, later. Oh, yeah, any songs that I use in the next videos, because like I'm just kind of putting it on the background so the background noise doesn't come in, None of those are mine. I'm not gonna use any of my songs unless, I know they're not gonna be stolen. So, yeah, and I have Pinball in the background. I downloaded that, so that's actually on my computer, so I don't have a link for that. Later.